Cam, I know it's not junior college baseball, but 11,216 people pitching tonight, kind of hanging on your every pitch. What was that experience like to toe the rubber in front of a crowd like that?
It was fun. I had a little bit of experience in Grand Junction doing it. We got to play in front of 11,000. It's nice having 11,000 people rooting for you though, instead of just people from the town.
Bobby.
Bryce had the big hit there, the big swing, and Coach talked about how mad you were the previous bat getting doubled up there. How'd that feel to get that big swing? I guess 2 years in a row you got one on opening day, but what'd that feel like to get your team the lead?
It was nice. I'm trying to be better this year about flushing stuff that's happened before. But I got ahead in the count, and he hung a breaking ball for me. Lefty breaker we've been working on this week with Goat, getting ready for this game, and it just came to life there. So it was fun. I knew when that happened, everybody could loosen up and play a little bit. We still had a little bit of the opening day jitters, but we could play cleaner. But it was a good win to start the year off.
Stefan.
Bryce, playing in front of this crowd, 11,000 today. I guess how much did you learn, in the past, the experience of playing here to kind of get yourself prepared to play, in an environment like that?
Well, it's just one of those things where it never gets old. So you come out here, you still have all the adrenaline and everything. You have to kind of talk yourself down, get back working to just stay short, not try to do too much, trust the guy behind you, which is a big deal in our offense. I think our offense moved well, especially late, but we could be better getting out in front earlier. But I mean, I thought we did a great job today, just controlling it and finding a way to win.
Oh, but Tanner.
Kind of in a similar vein, Bryce. Coach Lamonis said that he thought you guys were swinging lead poles until you and DJ were able to kind of give the offense a shot in the arm. What does it kind of take from your end to be the kind of player that can be calm in that moment?
You just gotta find what works for you. A big thing for me is just reminding myself the work that not only I put in, but the whole team has put in, and the way that we go about our practices and the work that we put in. We know that we're prepared, and knowing that you're prepared is half the battle.
Doug.
Cam, you pitched 2 innings today. I know you probably want to pitch every game, but realistically, what's your availability the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, I'll be good whenever. I pitched 5 days in a row in the Cape one time, so I could pretty much do whatever.
Steve.
Cam, take me through the decision-making process of when you choose which arm slot. How much is Parker involved in all that? And is that just a feel thing for you? I guess maybe explain to me how you do what you do, when you do it, and why you do it.
Yeah, so my dad actually taught me how to call pitches from a young age. I've been mixing arm slots for a while, so I kind of rely on that. And then, Parker's just learning me, and we're working together on it.
Robbie.
Obviously, you can't speak on last year. You can only speak on what you've done so far with Coach Parker, but only 2 walks in this game. Bullpen had 0. What's the off-season work been like, kind of working with him, the points of emphasis that he's had with the pitching staff?
Yeah, super diligent on cleaning up mechanics, working a lot of glove side, arm side, really just working command, because obviously you can't get guys out if you're not throwing strikes. So Parker's been a huge help with that, getting guys synced up and just moving well down the mound.
Steph.
You were talking a bit about Cam, the arm slots and things like that. I mean, you said you started as a kid. Could you take us through kind of when you realized that's something you could do? I mean, obviously it's not something you see a lot in the MLB or something as you're growing up. When did you realize that was something that you could do and kind of sustain as you build your career?
Yeah, so my natural arm slots, the sidearm ones, I always threw like that, and then my parents told me like, hey, you can't throw like that going forward. So they put me in the doorway and had me throw up there. And my dad said he used to drop down in high school. He would drop down sidearm a little bit, and it was super effective. So I was like, oh, I might as well try it. Did that, worked on it, developed the curveball, and from there I just kind of took off with it because I don't throw 95, so.
Steve.
Bryce, we talk about strike throwing all the time with the pitchers and catchers, but when you've got a pitcher out there that's throwing strikes and keeping you in the ball game, what does that mean for you guys defensively and offensively as far as maybe a reduction in pressure where you guys don't try to do too much?
Yeah, I mean, it always feels awesome when you know you got a guy out there that's gonna fill up the zone and just be a dog out there that's gonna throw strikes and just compete on the mound. That's the big one. Is knowing that our guys are going to run out there and compete is huge for us, and it takes a little bit of pressure off us. It lets us relax and do what we need to do on our side.
Danny?
Bryce, you talked about trusting the guy behind you. That kind of keys a comeback. Is that going to be the key maybe to when y'all do fall behind in games?
Definitely.
Approaching that mentality.
Just passing the bat back and knowing that the guy behind you is the guy that can do it too. And so again, it takes some pressure off of you. But I mean, there's not anybody in the lineup that I would not want to hit in a big spot. I got confidence in everybody 1 through 9 right now, which is something that's special about our offense.
Robbie?
Bryce, just kind of touch on the military aspect of the whole weekend. You guys are playing a military school, and you had all the guys out, the personnel out there today, and the flyover. What's that mean to you for you guys to show that appreciation back to the military?
Yeah, it's really special, especially in a place like this that they can get everything in and do a really good job of just showing our appreciation to them. And we try to do our best to be respectful. And I know I have a lot of respect for those guys over there. And not only on the baseball side, but on other aspects as well. I mean, we have a lot of respect for them. We know how tough they are. And so it's just a great experience. I'm excited for tomorrow, too, and just the weekend going forward.
Sammy?
The fans I talked to today really want defense out of you guys this season. You showed a little bit of that today and alluded to it a little bit, but what do you think this translates into foreshadowing for this weekend and the rest of the season on what fans can expect?
With Cup at short, Cup is a great natural defender, and he works very hard to just keep everything moving that way. He's very good on his side, and we've improved a lot, I think. I mean, DJ had a great play in right field today. Kohler had a great one at third, and moving forward, we've been great in practice and the way we go about things, and then even pregame, infield and outfield, we looked good today, I thought. So, and that just kind of sets the tone for the weekend. So, hopefully, we're gonna keep doing with that forward.
Cam, obviously this was your first Division I game, but kind of interesting as a junior college guy that you did play in the Cape Cod League against a bunch of Division I guys, even some of your teammates here. I guess, how did that kind of prepare you to come play here at the C-State?
Oh, it prepared me a ton. I mean, just facing dudes who you know are going to get drafted, who are going to be. I mean, I've faced a couple guys that are already in the big leagues, and they put up tough at bats, so you have to raise your own level, and then you learn how to compete at that level. And that's what we're doing here. That's what we're going to do in SEC play. That's what we're going to do all year. So it prepared me a ton.
All right, thank you.